This conference will now be recorded.
Okay guys, a very warm welcome to this Microsoft System Center Configuration Manager online training session. This is gonna be a demo session, okay? I am gonna discuss about how the training will be conducted, what all topics will be covered, how much time it is gonna take, and little bit about SCCM, okay? So first of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Kashif. I am from India. I have more than 13 years of practical IT experience. I have expertise in SCCM, Intune, Active Directory, Application Packaging, Azure, PowerShell. I am a BSc IT graduate. I did my graduation from Mumbai University. And later on, I started working as a system administrator. So I worked in SCCM level 1 team, level 2, level 3, and now I am working as SCCM architect, wherein my roles and responsibilities is to deploy and implement SCCM in companies. So that is my primary focus now. Apart from the deployment and implementation, I am involved in training, wherein I have trained more than 13,000 students globally on multiple technologies like SCCM, Intune, Active Directory, Application Packaging, Azure, and PowerShell. So apart from the implementation task, I am doing corporate training, online training, classroom training, wherein I am sharing my experience and knowledge with other people who are looking for, SCCM training and make their career in this technology. So that is about me, guys. Here is my website, blog, email, and Skype ID. Let me take you to the next slide, which talks about the duration of this training. So this is gonna be for 35 hours in total. So we will be doing training on Monday to Friday, 90-minute session on daily basis. 1.5 hour session Monday to Friday. That is gonna take 4 weeks to finish all the topics. So basically it's gonna take 1 month to finish all the topics. 4 weeks training. Okay. Now let's discuss about SCCM. What is SCCM? What is the features and functionalities of SCCM? What is the historical background of SCCM? So SCCM started in 1994. As you see, 1994. And the name of this product was SMS 1.0. Then they released a newer version of SCCM and they changed the name from SMS 1.0 to 2.0. Then SCCM SMS 2003, that was released in the year 2003. So SMS was what? System Management Server, but they changed the name in the year 2007 and the new name is System Center Configuration Manager. They released SCCM 2007, then SCCM 2012, then SCCM 1511. What is 15? 15 is year, as you see year, and 11 is month, November. So 1511. These are the three versions released in the year 2016, like February, June, and October in the year 2016. These three versions released in the year 2017, February, June, and October. These three versions released in the year 2018, February, June, and October. These three versions released in the year 2019, February, June, and October. But from October onwards, they changed the name again. Last year, they changed the name from SCCM to MECM, Microsoft Endpoint Configuration Manager. So it is no more SCCM now. Previously, we used to call it as SCCM, System Center Configuration, now MECM, Microsoft Endpoint Configuration Manager. And two versions of SCCM released in the year 2020. This year, they have released 2002 and 2006. So 2006 is the latest and greatest version of SCCM that released in the month of June 2020. So as you see here, starting from 1994 till 2020, right? So it is more than 25 years. This product is there for the last 25 years in the market. It is a matured product. Thousands and thousands of companies have implemented this product in their um, organization. Millions of devices are being managed by this product all over the globe. So if people are using this product, they also need SCCM administrator. So that is the reason SCCM is job opportunities in SCCM is very demanding, and people are looking for SCCM administrator. And uh, opportunities wise, you should not have any problem in terms of getting SCCM related vacancies. This is the third major product of Microsoft. Okay, as you see, this is a Microsoft product. So third largest selling product. The first product of Microsoft which is being sold out is operating system, like Windows 7, Windows 10. These are the operating Windows Server. These are the operating systems, right? After operating system, Microsoft is selling Microsoft Office, right? And then SCCM. This is the third largest selling product of Microsoft. Okay, so it is hugely deployed all over the globe, and millions of devices are being managed by this product. So that is the historical details of SCCM. I hope you understood this. Let me take you to the next slide, and that talks about the certification. But this certification got expired last year, sorry, 31st of December 2019. Last year this expired, and we don't have any new exam for SCCM at the moment. Okay, which talks about which you can take and become SCCM certified. Previously we used to have this, but not now. All good? Now, as we discussed, this product is there in the market for the past 25 years. There are many other products which are competitors of SCCM, like IBM Big Fix. Then you have Alteris. This is from Symantec, right? Then you have Landesk. This is from Evante. Then you have Tanium. Okay, so these are some of the deployment tools which are similar to SCCM, but SCCM is on the top in terms of deployment. As you see, 43% of market share. SCCM has 43% of market share, but other products are below 10%. Some are like 9%, 8%, 7%, 6%, something like that, you see. But SCCM is on the top in terms of deployment, in terms of being utilized in companies. People who are working on SCCM profile, they can expect a salary of 45 US dollar per hour. That's the hourly charge, those who are working on SCCM profile. But this is not the figure is not actual figure. This is average salary people are getting in US, Canada, Australia, America, Europe countries. Okay, in Asia, you can't get this figure in India or in Asian countries, but in Europe, Australia, Canada, Americas, people are getting 45 or more than that. I have my students who are earning somewhere around close to 45 US dollar per hour. Okay, for those who are working on SCCM profile for like 2 years or something like that. You have a lot of opportunities in Naukri, Monster, or your local job, portal. You need to check what is your local job portal and apply your SCCM related um, opportunities. You upload your resume and apply for SCCM vacancies after this session, after this training session, so that you will be able to get calls from the interviewers. So far clear, right, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Ragesh, you can hear me properly, right?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear
Yes,
you
we
now.
can hear you.
You had some issue with your microphone, I think. Now it is much better. I see one more person, Nagesh. You can hear me, Nagesh? Nagesh, would you unmute yourself? Okay, not sure what. Nagesh probably he has some mic issue or something. Now, there are 3 sites in SCCM, which we will talk in details from tomorrow onwards when we go in the actual training. Okay, so we'll talk about a central administration site, then primary site, then secondary site. Central is like optional site in SCCM. Secondary is also optional site in SCCM, but primary site is mandatory. Without this, you cannot manage devices. So this is like a must. Okay, this is a must in SCCM architecture. We'll talk about SCCM central administration side, then primary side, then secondary side later on. Now, in this slide, there are 3 architecture diagram. First is for small size companies. This is for a small size company which does not have any branch offices, only headquarter. So you will, let's say you have 50,000 devices in Houston. So you need only one single primary site which will manage all these 50,000 devices, which is called standalone primary site. Okay. What is called standalone primary site? If you have headquarter plus branch offices, the second picture, 99% of companies will have this kind of architecture. 99% of the companies have this kind of architecture. Okay. So in this one, you have a headquarter plus branch office. So headquarter will have primary site and branch office will have secondary site. And secondary site will report back to headquarter. Okay. Here you have primary plus secondary site. So you have primary plus secondary site. Then you have a third one, that is your big size organization. This is for big size organization where you have more than one primary site, like IBM, Accenture, Deloitte. You will have more than one primary site. Primary site 1, primary site 2, and primary site 3. And all these primary site will report to a central administration site like this. Okay. So here you will have CAS, that means central administration site plus primary site plus secondary site. This is for big size organizations where you have more than one primary site. All clear, guys?
Yeah.
there is one more diagram which talks about the central plus primary side. So central, this one is central administration side, this one is primary side 1, and this one is primary side 2. Both are reporting back to central administration side, and these secondary side will report to primary side. These secondary side will report to this primary side. Okay. Database. All the side need database. Your central administration side need a database. Your primary side need a database. Your secondary side need a database. Okay. So data, how the data is being traveled from downward to upward, it will be always from secondary side to primary side, and primary side will replicate the data to central administration site. Okay, clear? Then we will talk about some roles later on, not now. Management point distribution, we'll talk about them later on. Now we have SCCM features and functionalities. So SCCM can do many tasks. For example, asset and in software inventory details in asset management, hardware and software inventory. Let's say you have thousands and thousands of machines and you would like to get what all software is present in that machine, what all hardware is present. So that comes under software and hardware inventory. Asset intelligence is for synchronization of product and doing the categorization. So it will categorize the software, plus it will also manage license. Software metering is to calculate the utilization of any product. SCCM client management. Basically, this is the major role in SCCM, like application deployment. You can deploy application to your target computers. You can deploy updates, right? You can deploy operating system. Then you can manage content. You can find out how many computers are compliant, how many are non-compliant. Power management. You can find out what is the current power policy deployed to the devices, and then you can deploy power policy so that it will reduce electricity consumption during night time. When people are not available, you can reduce the electricity consumption. Client health, endpoint protection, mobile device management, administrative feature, role-based administration, remote management to remote into other people's devices, reporting. You can get reports in Excel, CSV, Word, PDF format. Monitoring, you can monitor SCCM and you can monitor SCCM and SCCM components. Clear? Then we will do the lab setup. Each one of you need to create your lab. Either you do it on your local computer, right? Or you can create it on a Microsoft Azure Cloud Data Center. For local lab setup, you need to have minimum 12 GB of RAM, quad-core processor, and 300 GB of hard drive. If you do not have this configuration, then you can go on Azure, and that gives 30 days free trial. And then you can create your Azure subscription, and then you create your computers. Any question? in 30 days free. Yeah. So either you do it this or this, but you have to set up your lab. You create your SCCM lab either locally or in Azure Cloud Data Center. Lab architecture will be like this. We will have one primary site, right? The second one will be your domain controller. Third one will be your SCCM database, and fourth will be your client computer, like Windows 10, Windows 7 machine. Any question, guys? Anyone? Nagesh, any question from your end?
Sir, I have a doubt. I'm Ragesh here. Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Question from your end?
So what was the reason that they changed the name from SCCM to MECM?
They wanted to keep everything in one place. Instead of System Center Configuration Manager, they changed it to Endpoint. So this is now Endpoint Configuration Manager. So it comes with the laptop. You can manage your laptops, desktop, servers. You can manage your mobile devices like Android, iPhone, iOS devices. So basically they have changed the
Okay.
name because of Endpoint. They wanted to keep it as Endpoint.
Is it possible with MECM to manage iPads?
Yes.
Mm.
Basically, you have Intune. Intune is what? It is the mobile device management solution from Microsoft. Intune is the one which will help you to manage your mobile devices. Okay. So
Okay.
like your Android phone, okay, or iOS, or you can manage your Windows 10 machines, Windows 8.1 and Windows 10. Okay, any question?
The certification, I have some doubt.
Hmm.
Actually, SCCM certification not possible right now.
Yeah, not possible.
So what about MECM? It is available or it may come later?
There is one certification is there, MD101, right? But is if you go to MD101, sorry, yeah, managing modern desktop. Okay, that has skill set. Let me you see deploy and update operating system, manage policies and profile, manage product devices, manage app and data. So basically these all of them are belong to Intune. This one is operating system deployment, deploy an operating system. You can do through both of them, Intune and SCCM both. So this is more towards Intune certification, not SCCM. We don't have any specific certification for SCCM. Previously, we used to have that one, that is 70-703, but not now.
In future, it will be available or
Yes,
it will be in iTunes only.
yes, it will be available in future.
Okay.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so I have already shared the course content with you guys. I hope you might have gone through that one. So
Yes.
So
those are the
Intune will be
topics.
covered or
Hmm.
Intune will be covered, right?
In
Intune.
yes, Intune I will cover in here. Intune.
Okay. Yeah.
That is module number 12 in your course content. Yeah. But Intune will be the basic one. Okay, we'll not go in details because we will be more focusing on endpoint configuration manager, MECM. Understood? So the session will be from 10. The session will be from 10:30 a.m. India time. Shoaib, what is your
Yes.
Germany time?
German time, it's 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock. What is the time now?
Right now it's 6:40.
Oh, 6:40. Okay, understood. So 10:30 India time and 6 o'clock. This is IST and this is German time. Okay, German time. So the
Yes.
session will be for 1.5 hours maximum. We will finish before that, 1 hour, sometime 1 hour. If in case we have to explain some topics and that topic is lengthy, then we will go 1.5 hour session. But mostly we'll do 1 hour session. Okay.
So before starting the lab, we have to configure it, right? Around. I mean,
No. I'll guide you step by step how to go about it when we do
okay.
the practical. So from tomorrow we will do the theory, right? So theory session, and then after couple of sessions we will then start the practical, like setting up our lab, SCCM lab, domain controller, then database and other prerequisite, and then we'll have our lab ready.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, any question guys before we wrap it up? All the session will get recorded. As you see, the right now the session is getting recorded, and I'll upload the videos on Google Drive. Okay, and then I'll share the link with you guys. Every day I'm gonna dump the video there, and you will be able to. For now, I have this November session is going on, and every day I'm dumping the session. This is 16th. Yeah, this is today's session I did in the morning. So every day the session and all the documents will be dumped here, and you will be able to access it from Google Drive. Any question? And I will be sharing the materials, interview questions, dumps, videos, everything, so that you can prepare yourself for this exam, plus you can use this material to start working in your day-to-day job profile.
So do you have also some materials just to learn theory, like books or something?
On daily basis, I'll be sharing some of the links, Microsoft links. You will have to go through that for theory. Okay.
Yeah.
Any question, guys? Ragesh?
No.
Okay. Nageswar Rao, you can hear me? Hello, can you say something, Nageswar? I am not able to hear you. Looks like you are trying to speak, but your voice is not reaching us. You can put it in the chat window. Hello? Your voice is coming, but very low. Can you speak a little bit louder? Okay. Okay. Any question? No question, right? So we will meet tomorrow, same time,
Okay.
10:30 a.m. India time, and that is 6 a.m. Germany time.
Okay.
Okay, guys. Till then, have a nice day, and I hope I hope the session was informative, and we'll meet tomorrow. Thank you, guys. Bye bye.
Thank you very much,
Okay,
sir.
thank you, sir.
Thanks.